Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats.
I don't know if that face whenever kids are about to cry, like they're just like it's like their pre-cry face.
The show is about to begin.
This is a bunch of bullshit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bar is open. It's the Teddy and Shiner Show, starring Big Teddy Tidwell and Shiner McShine. Tonight's guest, nobody. Now for our host, Big Teddy and Shiner. Welcome back. Episode 92 of the Teddy and Shiner Show. It's probably going to be like the Donnie Show because
he's in rare form.
Guess who gets to come out of his corner and play today?
It's me.
It's him. And with me, as always, on just every podcast that we do, and pretty much everywhere we also go together, is my homeboy, Mr. Shiner.
Hey, what's up? How's it going this evening, fellas?
Doing well. Been working my butt off this week.
Yeah, doing good.
Is this the first time we've all three been in studio?
In a while, yeah.
Since March?
Since pre-COVID.
COVID, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe one other time. I think one other time, maybe.
I don't know. I can't remember that far back. It's almost August, dude.
I just stay confused anymore, dude. I know it is almost August. I looked at the calendar today and I was like, God, a third of the month's already gone. I didn't even know it started.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in trouble. we're just straight up in trouble. You know, but if it's already August, that means Christmas is like a week and a half away.
As crazy as this year's been, I'm just chalking it up in the L's, dude, and waiting for 2021. We'll make another run at it.
I can't complain much about 2020. You know, retirement wise, boy, me and Mama have done good this year, really good.
Yeah,
and I've made some more money. You know, I've sold a bunch of stuff, so that's helped out too. So my 2020 hadn't been near as bad as some of the others that are.
It's. I guess when you say it like that, mine hadn't been really that bad either. I mean,
I've got no complaints.
A lot of inconvenience involved with it, but it hasn't really been bad per se.
You know what I mean? You know, my kid came home from college and has spent the
How's he doing, by the
spring
way?
and summer. He's doing well, doing really well. I guess he's going to be going back to Fayetteville next week to move. His apartment lease came up, so he had to go find a different apartment. And, or I guess he wanted to go find a different apartment. I'm not sure the details whether that he could stay where he was at or he had to go find a different apartment. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, he got that locked down, and so I guess next week he's going to be moving some stuff over. Although I don't think he's going to be going there permanently until they are physically back in class. I think he may stay here because he can make a lot more money up here working than what he can down there. It's a lot easier down there though. You work at a really nice restaurant like that, and you wait tables 2 days a week, and you can make $600.
Oh yeah, any place you work, you get a high ticket price out of it. You can do well for yourself.
You know, he makes probably better than that right now doing landscaping. He guys work his ass off for it though. So I don't know, but
well,
it's good to have him.
How you been, bud?
You know, just working this week has been kind of brutal as far as how much we've had to do. We had a short week last week, so just make up for that the next week. And sure as crap, same thing.
Well, you've been so busy. Actually, that's why we're recording a day late this week.
Yeah,
I've been coming out late this week because your day job kind of gave us a speed bump.
I've been on the road this week alone. I think I've made about 11,000 points on my IHG card for hotel rooms because we had guys come down from our home office as well. So, you know, I was buying 5-6 hotel rooms a night.
You're all about those points, man,
dude.
Point system's good, man. That's a good thing to have if you have a retail establishment, man. Like the dispensary I go to, they have a point system, and like sometimes I walk in there and get my stuff. You know, they gather it up and they tell me the total. They're like, oh, you know, that's $68 or $78, whatever. And they're like, but you got $105 in points. I'm like, oh, you feel like I won the lottery every time they tell me that. I walk out of there with a spring in my step. Like, I just won the lottery, bitches.
You're like, I'll actually take a couple of those. I'll take a few of those.
Yeah. Keep on keeping on.
Yeah, just let the points ride. Let it ride until you never know. There may be that one day when you're like, you can't find your credit card or whatever.
Yeah.
When the missus has got the credit card, and you need to go to the dispensary, and dang it, she's not coming back for 3 days. And well, wait a minute, I got $105 in credit over there. I'm gonna knock that out.
Or you just forget about them until you just walk in there one day and they just give you like a pound brick of weed. Like, here you go. Like, have a good day. Like, thank you. Points. I cash my points in.
Big old jars of nugs. Just pick one.
Yeah, just take one with you.
Just pick one.
Be awesome.
Oh my gosh. There's
what's going on tonight? What are we talking about tonight, man?
well, we've had a little bit of pre-chat in the green room, and which just to let you guys know that we don't really have we don't really have a green room that we go and smoke cigars and wait on Jay Leno to come knock at the door and bring us out. No, we don't have a green room.
I mean, you can in some ways call this a green room
Well, I suppose
if you wanted to.
if the carpet's anything for you. Who puts forest green carpet in a place anymore?
Hey, man, I told you it ain't about style right now. I mean,
and that truly was about cheap. Like, what's the cheapest carpet you got? Got this forest green stuff over here. It's 9 cents a foot.
probably lucky we didn't end up with AstroTurf down on the floor there. Fake stuff that people put on their porches to their double wide.
Yeah, we got that. They're like, yeah, we got this forest green stuff. I think it's been back in the warehouse in '68, but it sure is cheap.
That shit got some shag to it, though, man. And sparkles. And sparkles. Like, have you ever been to like a really good titty bar and
when you got home and the light hit you just right?
It hits you just right, and you got sparkles all over your face, and you just
sparkle like a diamond.
Yeah, you forgot that you were just between another woman's bosom. And you're walking into the bedroom.
How am I going to explain this?
Yeah, you smell like vanilla and look like a Cullen, so your wife's probably going to be a little pissed unless she knew where you were at.
Strippers do that shit on purpose too, man.
Oh,
You can't
yeah,
tell
they
me they
do.
don't. They don't. There's no way that's not on purpose.
I stuck my finger in, I wiped it on his collar. She'll smell it.
You're telling your wife, like, I don't know, this leprechaun just ran up and threw a handful of glitter at me. I don't know what that was about.
You wouldn't believe it, babe, but I rode a unicorn tonight.
I stayed on for all 8 seconds.
It's the craziest thing.
Oh, God. That takes me back. Dinner last night with a bunch of people from work. And for those of you who do work with me and listen to the podcast, awesome. These guys probably don't listen to the podcast, so I'm going to go ahead and rat them out. But I was sitting there, just had something pop up. We had a waitress. We were at an Italian restaurant. And when a waitress came in and asked us a question, and it was something that registered in my brain as funny because it was something that was said in the movie Deadpool. Okay. So I'm just laughing my butt off, and then she looks at me and she gets it and she laughs, and there's 3 guys in this dining room. This Italian restaurant has like individual dining rooms with dining room table. Everything's served family style, right? So there's 3 other workmates with me in there. One of them who probably can retire at any time. He's my boss, and then 2 other workers who are younger than I am by quite a bit. And so the waitress gets it, I get it. We're both laughing, and all 3 of them are like have no idea what's so funny about that. And I was like, it's Deadpool. It's like avocado having sex with an older, more experienced avocado, and it looks like you've you face fucked a topical graphic map of Utah. You know, Deadpool quotes. Those guys are like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Have they never seen it?
Have you never seen Deadpool? Not a one of them has seen Deadpool.
You're like, what? They're like, what the hell's a Deadpool?
You ever watch Iron Man? Oh yeah, great movie. Okay, this is another Marvel character. Okay, he may not be in the Legion of Doom. Of course, that's DC, but he may not.
I bet he's not in Legion of Doom.
Right,
In Justice League?
Yeah, in Justice League, but you know, he's got his place. No, nothing. Y'all need to get out. Y'all need life.
Second one wasn't as good as the first one, of course, but man, that's one of the greatest movies of all time. I love that movie.
The quotes from that movie are just spectacular, especially
I've got it on my.
when he's with the black lady, and he's rubbing up on her face, but it's his hand is growing back. Mm-hmm. Oh my god, that movie kills me. Absolutely kills me.
Did you have you heard Beans and those guys, Tall Boy Radio? They did a whole episode on the greatest movie other than Shawshank Redemption. Have you listened to that episode?
Partial.
It's really good. It's really good, man.
I have not been. Man, this past week's been just killer for me. Oh, and my my damn jack thing in my stereo in my work vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
The jack thing is broke, so now I can't pipe in podcasts from my phone and listen to them while I'm driving down the road.
I need to take you some headphones.
Is it just the auxiliary cable, or is it the...
No, it's the radio itself.
Oh, the radio. Damn.
Tony's like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go fix this real
That's
fast.
tough, yeah.
Yeah, it's the radio itself. That's okay because I've gone through 4 gallons of antifreeze in the last week.
Is that van you're in now?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
and that's the replacement van.
And it doesn't leak.
What?
I've got a blown head gasket, dude.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's all bad.
My oil is kind of looks like chocolate a little bit.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's
that's
really
pretty cool.
nice.
I want a new work vehicle,
Well, I bet.
so I'm just kind of biding my time, taking care of this, and when it blows, then maybe I'll get a new one. But till then, I
Hey,
just
let's
gotta
talk
take care
about
of it.
Epstein's girlfriend getting arrested.
Oh, that's way better than
man.
a freaking Chomo work van. Yeah.
Oh, she just went. She got admitted into quarantine for the COVID. 14 days quarantine.
Is that for real? I heard that wasn't true.
That was. If it wasn't true, I didn't check any sources. I just saw it.
Hey, who's
Somebody
the
told me it wasn't
fact
true.
checker here?
That's true. I need to be
Speaking of
checking-
which, we're going to talk about that here in a minute.
I need to be checking
But-
some facts.
Think about that, man. That chick's got a lot of knowledge that people don't want out and
Man,
they don't want spoke about.
She knows so much stuff, and
Oh, this could be crazy explosive.
I mean, we'll see about it. We'll see how it goes.
Let's
See
say
if she doesn't get suicided.
How he kept all the little girls from talking
a verb.
was if they didn't want to do if they didn't want to do to him what he wanted them to, well, he would just employ them.
Yeah,
and
and they would get them to like
bring
be recruiters. For
Yeah,
him.
bring a couple friends, and then after that, then it's like you can't tell anybody you did this because you brought me 2 girls. You led two girls to Wolfpack.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna
Now you're implicated.
You're
in this
done
deal.
now. Yeah, that's exactly how I did. And actually, criminally, if you look at it criminal-wise, that was about as foolproof can get for being a chomo.
Well, and like those girls are young enough; they're stupid. They don't understand. Like, hey, you're really not going to be implicated if you snitch this dude off because you're doing this under duress.
You're a
Like,
victim.
you're being victimized to do this. So, but they're not smart enough to figure that out. They're too young.
Yeah.
And
they're not going to talk to anybody about it.
But that chick, that chick has got names in her heads of, oh my, she could burn a bunch of people down to the ground with this.
Yeah, and I mean, there's actors, lots of people of
Politicians.
influence,
There's-
football
I mean,
players.
Man, tons of people.
Yeah.
I think
There's athletes.
I think it would just shake the entire I think it would just shake the entire world for a second. If everybody and everything was implicated, could you imagine all the people that you'd find out? You're just like, I mean,
Well, I saw a flight manifest the other day, and James Franco's name was on it, and I was like, "Oh man, like, no, not that dude." Seth Rogen. I'm like, come on. Yeah, I'm like, if those are the kind of people that are going to get exposed in this deal, like this, yeah, it could shake pop culture to its core. Not even pop culture, just our lives to the core. I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of. I haven't seen much about it, and I don't think that there's been really much that's come about it other than